Hello and welcome to MMS. Yes, it's back. I am back. Welcome to the pre-season testing for Season 1. It's been quite the wait for the series to finally begin, I know, but hey, we are here, we are waiting, and soon the cast will go out. We're here in Estonia on the famous Aegna Saar circuit. To be honest, I think this will be an interesting practice session. For everyone to see. At the moment we are waiting for the cars to go out on the track. It will be 30 minutes. I need to set the timer. Obviously I forgot something. Timer, please. 30 minutes. Let's say 30 now. First session will be 30 minutes and the next one will be 20 minutes. 30 minutes is about the time that we usually do the races. Anyways, cars are out. It's Michael Torres on the track at the moment. Trying to get some heat into those tires. So maybe speak about the regulations for the season. How it will basically look is we are going to have tiers, as I already explained. I will explain further though what the tiers will mean. So basically we have 3 tiers: the top teams, the midfield teams, and the back marker teams. But there's obviously gap. I use talent files to make those gaps, but the teams will obviously be able to upgrade and downgrade based on where they finish. I can only give you a hint that if, for example, a team like PAR will finish in, for example, let's say P4 or 5, they will obviously be able to upgrade further. Well, let's check the chat. Chat is dead. Let's see, Nathan Martins is out on track as well, the beautiful Benetton. Yes, I'm a bit biased towards the livery, don't judge me, as I believe getting the microphone closer will do something. I don't know which setup is better at the moment with the microphone. I assume this one will be better, close to my mouth. Bend, come on. Alright, there we go. That should do it. Oh, there's quite a lot of cars. I see, I think that's Olivia Zage, the first female driver on the grid. In the Minardi. Pretty interesting thing to have a female on the grid. Didn't happen before. In the main series, definitely no. Let's go on board with her. The Minardi team, obviously not the quickest, but not the slowest, I believe, so yeah. I mean, Christian, it's not ugly, is it? I honestly enjoy it at some angles. The side folds look good. Like from the side of the car, she looks okay. Okay, let's see, Jankowski is out on track as well. Matthew O'Hara track as well. In the BAR that makes 2 BARs on track already. And we have Thomas McHugh. Is he on a lap? No, he's going to start his lap, so let's follow him as he starts his flying lap. Obviously in the testing we have two types of runs, a quali run or a race-based one or a test run. Yeah, there we go, so that can explain why some drivers perform worse in timing sheets than the others. Now we have Richard Giotto, the Australian of Italian descent. Totally not Luca. Michael Valyak so far one of the fastest cars I believe on track at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, oh no, it's Michael Torres at the moment. Very smooth through the hairpin and now up the hill for another hairpin. The Aegna Saar circuit is quite long, about 2 minutes of a lap time. So yeah, 16 laps already calculated for the race. One thing you have to tell is that the weather in here will be quite a tricky thing for the cars. Obviously, Estonia not really the cleanest of the weathers. We will have basically rain and sun sometimes this session, I believe. So yeah, let's see on the front stretch. Let's go. Where will Thomas McHugh place? And it's P4 only behind a Prost of Caragol, a Jaguar of Giotto, and VAR of Taurus. It's kind of depressing. There is Isaac Fasher. As we have rain. There we go. I spoke we will have changing conditions, and then we have rain. So Isaac Fasher in the tricky conditions. Ahead of him is the arrows of Alex Jones. The two Brits may have a bit of a squabble in here. Not recommended, but it may happen. You never know. Yeah, Fasher calmly through the hairpin on some of that weird curbing, weird runoff. Yeah, so far this session there's Helio Silva. Yeah, there's quite a lot of rain. It's absolutely pissing it down at the moment. Wet session, at least the drivers will get to get accustomed to the rain and the rainy conditions. Kabusek now on the back of O'Hara. He doesn't make the move just yet, but he's pretty eager to make it. Trying to make a move around the outside, didn't quite work. Now onto the long left-hander that has always taken full throttle around here. That quickly changes into a braking zone for a double right-hander. And Okabusa goes a bit wide into the chicane and the sausage curves part of the track, and onto the front stretch we go right now. Alright, teammate. Let's do it. Right, we're going to have a commentator finally. I will not be alone. Yes, boys, get in there. Oh, there we go. Hello. Knight, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to put you up to 200. There we go. Might need to make fact a bit quiet on my end.
No, I think you're right now.
No, because it's kind of hard to hear you. So, how has been your not sleeping night today? You're gonna have to turn that factor down quite significantly. Yeah, I can't hear you, mate. No, it's just that you're quite either far away from the mic or
No, I'll just be quiet.
or your voice is quite dead.
Yeah.
Right, anyways, Kabusek is coming into the pits. The conditions are clearly not good. There is James Smith, probably hoping to get a faster lap in with his beautiful McLaren.
Honestly, I'm trying to be looking to get a top 10. He's very much a moving car.
Yeah. Yeah, James, I can barely hear you. Yeah, I can't hear him, guys. I can hear some whispers, but that's it.
Okay. Be a bit louder if I can.
Yeah.
I've got people who might be woken. I think it was 6 a.m.
I don't know, maybe like make your microphone louder or something, like Windows settings or something. If you can. I put you to 100 on Discord, that's like, quite loud, so.
Yeah, facts. What happened to Ferrari here?
Or wait, or maybe it's Discord. Of course it is Discord. There we go.
Can you be a bit better now?
Yeah, it's Discord.
That's good.
It turned
What
itself
happened to
down.
the what happened to the Ferrari here?
Yeah, the Ferrari's just exiting out in the laps.
Okay. But at least he's still going.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the weather is pretty much not healthy for anyone at this stage.
Pretty poor, yeah.
Yeah.
Although there are some clearings in the sky.
Yeah, the rain is stopping. On this straight there is no rain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Always makes for interesting racing. Look how slowly he's taking that hairpin.
Yeah, drivers really cautious around this track though. It's
Long, rather long left hand there, very reminiscent of Turkey. Turn 8. It's pretty
yeah.
much flat, but not quite.
And now we
Always
go
fun
in,
to watch.
yeah, now we go into the last couple of corners is the sausage curb chicane.
Yeah.
You can easily flip if you go too aggressive on the curbs. You look at the dry outline on the track.
It's beginning to dry out, yeah. See
Too
James
good.
there.
Only 18th.
5 cars in the... I think I saw a couple of cars in the pit lane there, right?
Yeah, maybe they wanted to stay out. Olivia's Nation 14th, and yeah, there's Agnes in the pits.
Yeah, Agnes in the pits.
Kubusik in pits, James Smith still on track.
11th place for him right now.
Yeah, I mean the Luxembourgish driver, first ever Luxembourgish driver on the grid, quite impressive there.
This is his 5th lap right now.
Yeah, I think he wants to do a quick run. Those previous runs may have been test runs to get that.
Sure into the hairpin.
Oh!
You can see he's trying to stick the line. Got caught
It's
inside.
Stopford.
Got stopped inside. Stopford has been lingering around at the back. I don't know if he was trying to pass him or not. We can't.
Oh, wait, there's a wingless Carrigal.
That is a wingless car. That was Carriver passing. That was Carriver passing Carragher, who's lost his front wing.
Oh.
Right to the back. That's a 50-50. That is a pretty dangerous reach over at the same time. The car behind can make a decision.
Yeah,
as well.
Carrigal could have done,
He could have been a bit slower, but back to Smith and Stopford. I think that was Smith trying to pass Stopford. He has got past him.
He was defending from him, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, no, Stopford.
Stopford
Given
19th right now, 5 seconds off Smith's pace. He's really struggling. He's improved to 17th in that lap, despite having to be on the less than ideal liner to already the tightest corner on the circuit. Smith, I believe, would not improve from that.
I mean, you can clearly tell that Sam is giving it everything at the moment. Oh, Smith goes wide.
He got wide. That's that lap over. And not just his lap, he's going to hold up, stop it up the inside of the McLaren.
Oh, yeah, and oh, Stopford goes wide.
So he's not, he's gone wide.
We're gonna have a replay about that. I mean,
A lot of drivers going wide there now on that dry line. It's like you put a single tread of your wheel on the wet line, you have zero grip. You can see it again. Just
yeah.
wide on entrance. He's all over the place. Stopford just too deep into the corner, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, but Stopford still, despite somewhat ruining his lap, he still is quite close to Smith.
Yep.
I mean, you don't usually see that amount of battling on pre-season testing, so...
You do, yeah, exactly. That is very true.
It's quite nice to see those guys already up in the form to battle for some nice positions.
I do like this track. It's quite a big mix of elevation and cornering speeds.
Yeah, that's why it...
racing and Stopford looking really racing. Thinking of moves to the inside, he's miles away. He's never going to get that done. We're on board with him now. With the cockpit visor cam, this is the best representation of what it looks like. From the judge's point of view, this is the near flat left hand now into sausage curb section. You see Smith again all
Oh,
over
he
the
was a
place.
bit
He's
wide.
just going to pit for new tyres. He's
Oh,
really
Smith
struggling.
loses it as well. It was just a bunch of errors from Stafford and Smith on that lap. Smith pits, actually. So there we go.
Smith has pitted as they anticipated.
Well done, you ran out of fuel. That's never good. Too good, just 16th.
Your screen share's lagging a lot for me. It's completely frozen.
Oh no, that's not good.
Let me try rejoining. Alright, there we go. That's what back now.
Let's see if anybody isn't trying. There's Thomas McHugh nearly out of fuel as well. McLaren quite down the order. And there is Olivia Zage in P7 in a Minardi. I think that definitely was a very fast lap from the Minardi driver. Again, she seems to have quite the amount of potential. It's just that I don't know if she will be able to utilize it during the season. There's Curtis, Jankowski in P4, Fashion P3, too good in P2. So that's an immediate improvement from the Ferrari driver. He's giving it absolutely everything at the moment.
Alright, my internet sorted itself. One thing that seems to be very notorious is to see Mihail Valniak climbing at the front.
Yeah, I think Valniak was put on quite a quick lap.
Yes, he's 400ths of a second quicker than too good in the Ferrari. It's good to see the field is quite closely packed.
Yeah, I mean, it's still only 400s ahead of Too Good. But it's still a gap, nevertheless.
But where are the McLarens? Where is McHugh? Where is Smith? They are miles down the order to
Yeah.
where they should be. McLaren doesn't seem set up for these changeable conditions.
Or maybe they just
Doesn't.
decided to to do some test runs, to test the package and
Well,
everything.
yeah, we did see Smith pit for new tyres. We presume those will be dry tyres, so we should see him be going a bit faster. On with Tupelia, who was on a lap, comes across the line.
No improvement there. I don't think drivers will
With his
improve.
teammate Tarkovsky in fourth, with both Ferraris in the top five.
Yeah, Jankowski not an improvement. Giotto though, not improving as well. I think the conditions either it's the used tires or maybe it's the track, but drivers are not improving so far.
If it's going to start raining again, that would be very interesting. Because then it would be a mad brawl to see if you can get your fastest time before it gets too wet. And now you can see the McLaren of McHugh in ninth place right now.
And that's still no good though.
And I presume Smith not, and I presume Smith will have fallen down the order a little bit. Yeah, he has.
And there's
His Martin's come on.
Martins in the Benetton. Benetton with a fully British lineup of Martins and Fascia, I think they can do something good in the season as it goes on.
Ooh, a yellow flag because it was
Yeah,
Martin's.
that
Looks
because
like.
Martins, yeah. There's Matthew O'Hara in the BAR. O'Hara has yet to show himself. I mean, his teammate Latour is faster than him at the moment, but obviously O'Hara might have been put on the testing laps, or maybe he's just slow. You never know.
You don't know how many more laps he's going to get though. You have to stick one in at one point.
Yeah.
Into the hairpin type braking zone, he's sticking to the dry line, no tyres off it. That's always good. Uses all the road on the outside and now into the left hand, just trying to hang on in there. All looking pretty comfortable to me. Into the right hand now, use the curb, run it out, don't run it out wide, but not too wide. Run that wide up this curb as well. Now into the final couple of corners. And now it's just flat to the line, staying to the dry line. He bypasses the pit lane and he comes towards the line. Is it improvement for O'Hara?
No.
No, he stays 13th.
There's Kabusek, there's Jack Agnes, and the beautiful arrows. Not gonna lie, I love this livery.
I do like it as well.
It's going to be interesting to see drivers make moves into the flat-out left-hander, because I bet some guys will do that.
I think so too. I think so too. I would not be surprised at all if some idiot puts it on the inside here.
Yeah, meanwhile, Gradin in BMW Williams, only 21st.
The Williams really struggling. We had Stopford having problems earlier, and now 21st place. We have Gradin, really not promising from him.
Yeah.
Does he have any issues? He's got a front wing. Oh, he's run wide here, but it seems the track is drying up significantly enough for him not to have a spin. To be going into the right hander now.
Oh, it goes a bit wide in here as well.
No, that's normal. That's where the dry line is.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
Wide. I think that's more a setup issue.
Yeah, I think Gradin has some issues with setting up the car.
He cannot keep up in these corners. He's on. He is starting another lap right now.
So let's go with this.
Too Good has gone to pole.
Yeah, Too Good has been fastest. Yeah, not gonna lie, the BMW Williams, just as the McLarens, they're struggling quite a lot in the sessions. And now speaking of the McLarens,
that's Thomas McHugh. Thomas McHugh was not that close when we went on board last lap. Does he have a problem as well?
no, I think he just exited the pit lane.
He's just exited the pit lane. That would make sense.
He's on his out lap and Gradin is on a lap. He may get held up by Thomas McHugh himself.
No, I think McHugh's got the pace here.
Yeah, I think he's just starting to get used to the car.
It can take a while to warm up, but after that they're really going to start bolting away. You got the fastest car graded all over the place going into the hairpin, trying to optimize the inside round, and it's worked for him.
Yeah, now he has the slipstream which he can capitalize from.
Sector 2. Sector 2, that is... he's improving in Sector 2 again, taking that optimized inside line.
Oh, he's gonna go very close to McHugh. Hopefully the dirty air not...
Yeah, this is not the corner you want to be in the dirty area because it's flat out. But he seems to be bearing it out on the inside. He's sticking to the middle of the road. Very nice driving from him. Which we haven't really seen.
Oh, there he goes. There's the dirty air.
Oh no, he was up 2/10.
Yeah, 2/10 up, and it's gone.
I doubt he's going to improve now. But if that's the pace of McHugh, I would be very worried for him.
Up to the line. Will it be an improvement? No, it will not.
No improvement of the time. Stays 21st. He's the man who's currently in last.
There's Valyak.
A Sauber second place.
It's a Sauber 2-3. Karihu and Valyak. Great job from them.
Sauber seem to have absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
Have they had their breakfast spiked or whatever? Very fast. Is Jankowski in 5th place? He's kind of just been driving around. He hasn't really been improving his times.
Yeah, I think Ferrari just told him to get on some, get used to the car, and that's it. Because
I'm just thinking to myself here, just waiting to see either Q or Smith make their mark, get into the top 5. They're nowhere near.
Yeah, they're just not there. I mean, Olivier Zage still on 8th. There's McHugh though. I mean, he's in some traffic, but he may use the slipstream for his own use. No, that's 1.7 seconds off the previous lap here now.
Really struggling.
I mean, at the moment.
His teammates even further down.
Yeah.
Don't know how much longer of the session there is.
We have. I will tell you how much we have. We have 6 minutes and 25 seconds left.
If I was a driver, what I would do is I would pit with about 3 minutes left, and then just go out just in time so you cross the line when it's just about to hit 0, because that's when the track is at its best.
Yeah,
so we had the most time to have dried. It seems to be almost fully dry, though obviously there's going to be a dry line because that's what everyone's driving the most. But I'm sure that the inside here would be still a lot of grip.
Yeah, McHugh though.
Let's go on board with McHugh for a lap.
Let's go a lap on board with Thomas McHugh. Let's go.
sporting that blue and white Hakkinen helmet.
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly enjoy the West livery from McLaren.
I like it as well.
Oh no, there he
Turn
goes.
5, we've done it again.
He
Turn
hit.
5 is probably the corner which just caught out the most drivers.
Yeah, if you hit the if you hit the inside curb there whilst braking, you're going wide. It sends you
Widen the
off.
curve too much, yeah, you're going to lock up on it, you're going to slide out wide. That's exactly what's happened there. And he has got a car behind him, remember. Love this section. It dips down, it rises back up. It's fantastic to see. And here we go again. This is Carragher has already been in trouble. He's on the back of Sam Stopford.
Yeah, but he's spitting this up. He's very low on fuel.
He's already lost his front wing, which they have
No.
replaced.
Oh yeah, they have it. Yeah.
Fair play to them. Running around in 11th place, ahead of one of the McLarens. So he's going to be boxing this lap, his silver 14th for Jordan.
Speaking of Silva, I spoke to him before the session began. As I was walking to the paddock, he said that the car feels okay, but there's still a lot to take it up from here. So
I don't think his teammate would say the same. Currently running around in last. Jordan 14th and 23rd. It's not terrible.
no way, his teammate is 7th.
Oh, he's moved up to 7th.
Yeah, no, it's Curtis. Curtis is Silva's teammate.
Oh, sorry, I had the wrong car then. My bad. The wrong car. Anyway.
Oh, it's getting cloudy. It may rain at the end of the session. And that's going to be a twist for all the drivers.
Memories for Jordan, obviously 1999, that season with Heinz Harold Frentzen, where they were challenging for wins and at one point the title.
Yeah.
It's really been the same. You've had a couple of one-off races and wins, but other than that, really not much. And it is beginning to rain on the start-finish straight. He's chucking it down in the pit lane.
And it's chucking it down.
Coming on board with Giotto in the left-hand going into second 3, and it's chucking it down there as well. So rain has very much come here, and that means it's going to be extremely difficult to improve your times. You're going to have a couple of minutes before the dry line becomes too wet, and you're going to have to switch to intermediate tyres, which will never be faster than dry tyres on a dry track. So this is everyone's final laps, I would assume, to get themselves up on the grid. And I'm looking at you, McLarens. You need to get your act together. He's on board with Giotto in the Jaguar.
Giotto at the moment doing
Jaguar
probably his.
Stuart Roll, a memorable 1999 race at the Nürburgring, a double podium for them, if it was the same in the report by this team. Talks of Red Bull buying Jaguar for the coming seasons.
And that would be interesting, not going to lie. Seeing Jaguar pretty much getting.
We're sort of here in the Benetton in 4th place. And look at that, visibility is really, really down.
Yeah, not only do we have the rain and we have the fog as well, so that it's not going to be easy for the drivers.
So I think Too Good's on pole here, and look, he's on pole by half a second over Valyak. But fair play to Sauber, they currently sit both cars in the top 3. If this was to be a race result, Sauber would have the most constructors' points, which is something quite remarkable.
Meanwhile, 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock.
I don't think we're going to see anyone improve. I think these are the final positions.
Yeah.
Someone can do something magical.
We will see some magic.
Ferraris and both Saubers in the top 10.
Yeah.
Both can be pretty happy with themselves.
We have a Minardi in the top 10. I mean...
Minardi in the top 10. Unbelievable. Valyak. He's tiptoeing around that hairpin.
Valyak.
Check his sector times. I don't think they'll be very big.
Oh no, he's on his out lap, so this will be his last lap. If he manages to do it, because, yeah. After that, we'll have a 20-minute session. 10 minutes shorter than this one. Basically, the last test runs for teams. Sort of like FP3 when the cars get, like, quality laps and all that.
We're gonna have a practice race as well?
I don't know. I don't really want to do that.
Bruh.
I mean, they won't see it. We may do it for ourselves, but...
Okay.
I don't want to spoil the fun for the viewers. There's John Voda, one of the old. No, that's the oldest driver on the grid, pretty much.
Oldest driver, yeah.
The Polish driver with American parents. I mean, half American. He moved back to Poland, and now he's back on track, doing his best.
Still memories fresh from that podium that he got at the Nürburgring in that crazy Germany race for Sauber. And here you're on board with the Sauber right now, and it is in position 2 like it was at the Nürburgring.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
Valiant gets
snap.
sideways, going over the crest. Doesn't know how
Yeah,
to hold on to it. Idea of how hard it is to control the car.
yeah. During the
It is.
race, we may see some spins there.
Nobody is going to improve, I don't think.
And there we go. Time is up. Session over. So basically, when Valia crosses the line, it's session over for everyone.
We'll see an overview of the times, of course.
Also, yes, guys, the radio is on. It's always on when we have those occasions. Look at the amount of rain, Jesus Christ.
It is really pouring it down here.
Yeah, I'm surprised these guys are still keeping the car in good shape.
No one's been sliding off. I haven't seen the yellow flag yet. Everyone's tiptoeing around rather than racing around.
And there we go, session
Not going to improve.
over. Session over. Session over.
Your final times for session 1 of pre-season testing. Alex Toogood ends the session on top for Ferrari with a time of a 1:43.3, half a second ahead of Mihail Valyak in the Sauber. And not only that, there's another Sauber right behind him, Gaius Ciancaro, his teammate. Both Saubers in the top 3. Isaac Vasseur for Benetton rounds out 4th place. 5th place, the other Ferrari of Kubo Jarkowski.
Ikubio did pretty well.
He'll be disappointed not to be ahead of at least one of the cars ahead of him. Mike Litterus lines up in 6th behind Aaron Curtis, ahead of Aaron Curtis and Olivia Sack.
Zage.
I can't pronounce. Rich Piotr will be pleased in that Jaguar in 9th, and then Thomas McHugh, the first big shock of the session in the McLaren, only 10th place. And that's as good as it gets for McLaren. We'll get to that a bit later. Marco Carragher lost his front wing halfway through this session, but managed to recover to 11th. 12th, Nathan Martin. In 13th, Matthew O'Hara. 14th is Silver. 15th, Kubasek. 16th, Sam Stopford. And 17th, the other big shock of the session, the other McLaren, James Smith. 17th, just ahead of Jack Aegna's. 19th is Alex Jones. 20th, Ronnie Schaeffer. 21st, John Woder, the oldest driver on the grid. 22nd, Samuel Granda. And rounding out, as always, is Milot Sereznia, having not set a time.
Oh yeah, I don't exist.
The deficit between 1st and 22nd, just over 4 seconds.
There we go, just gonna post PST1 results. So I think this session was quite interesting. I mean, we obviously had the changing weather conditions, which pretty much surprised us all, not going to lie. I suspected...
You had to be out on track early, because if you went out too late and started raining, you were in some deep trouble. And I presume there are going to be some very unhappy people at McLaren.
Oh yeah, McLaren are probably either fuming or they are just smuggy because they realized that their sandbagging method worked. Alright, we're gonna get back into everything pretty soon.
Oh, so this track located in Estonia. It's very different from most conventional tracks you see. It's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got a huge left-hander. It has chicanes, hairpins. It's a better Tilke track.
It's basically a Tilke track, which is not terrible.
Yeah.
Long straights, hard braking zones, fast corner, which is not quite flat to make the field.
But this one works. It just works.
Session 2 has...
Not yet. I have to find the guy who's repeated.
It's going to commence very soon. Drivers lining up. Right here.
Wait. They are not seeing it. I'm looking for the guy to get booted because we have 2 more. One too many. Jones, Calivu. No, I don't see who's supposed to get booted. Jack Agnes, is it you, Jack? No, it's not. Technical difficulties, guys. Just give me a second.
Cue the Simpsons music.
Simpsons, no. Curb your enthusiasm. I can't find the guy. Graden. There we go, found him, okay. Right, now it's time for these guys to see what is going on, as we have cars, I think, side by side in the pit lane. Jay.
That's not good. That's a McLaren. God, these guys are actually turning into Ferrari.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Alright, strap yourselves in. Session 2 has just commenced, and leading us out there is the Williams of Graydon, followed by Smith. Smith has been very disappointed with 17th place in the yellow flag horse, and that's just the cars going slow into turn 1. Not spinning off just yet.
Alright, timer has started.
20-minute session, I believe.
It is 20 minutes.
20 minutes for the drivers to prove that they are worth a seat here.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Some people may get booted. It happened already, so you never know. Formula 1 is always unpredictable, and you know, we already seen it's not predictable today as well.
In Formula 1, the nice guy almost never wins. You gotta be tough to get the best results.
There's Graden, the slowest person in the previous session. This session,
The front of the queue here, though, crucially, at the front of the queue.
yeah, he's leading the whole pack, you could say. So this is gonna be interesting.
BMW Williams will not be happy with their performance. Just like McLaren, they were really underperforming. They ended up last of everyone, and Stockton wasn't too happy with his car's balance. I reflecting in his position as well.
Yeah, as you can see, it's
Some work to do.
quite overcast on the track, so we may see some tricky conditions again.
This is why it's good to be out early. You get to learn the track conditions, and you can choose to go for a fly. You can choose to box and wait it out a bit, and you can decide when to get your laps in for the rain, because I think rain is probably going to be on its way.
Yeah, and there's Kabusek exiting the pit lane.
That's going to be awkward for McLaren's.
Oh,
They've touched.
and they've touched Martin.
And he's ruined Smith's lap as well.
Yeah, so that's not nice from the Polish driver.
I think we have a trick to the stewards later. I'm sure that will be investigated. That was a very dangerous pit exit. He should have been a bit more careful and aware of his surroundings in the Jaguar.
I mean, he thought he could have dive bombed Graden or something. I don't know what was going on in his head, but he did it nevertheless. So what else can we do?
He had to obviously counter steer, otherwise he was going into a spin, and obviously coming out the pits on the inside of the corner.
Yeah, now into the tricky elevation changing turn.
Although he's not falling away from Graden. Yeah, he's looking very racy. He's hit Graden again.
Yeah.
Kubicek is really getting his elbows out. It's not even calling a race. This is just
Setting laps.
Free practice session. He's up the inside again. Kubicek goes down the inside of Graden and does get past him. He has pulled off the move, but that doesn't make him any.
That doesn't really make him any better.
Any safer than what he already has pulled off.
Yeah, but Graden, I don't think he's happy with that. I don't think he's happy at all.
Graden's turn to be in the dirty area. You can see it straight away onto the grass.
Oh, Kabusek slows down. Oh, lovely.
Made a mistake. He's going very slow.
But I mean, at least Graden will have some slipstream on the back straight. So yeah, I mean on the front straight. 146. Oh, that's not quick at all. Helio Silva goes the quickest.
Graden fancies going down the inside. Now he's into the back of it.
Yeah, a bit of a smudge there.
How that front wing is still on the car, I do not know.
Very lucky indeed.
Here's Giotto followed by Jack Agnes.
Agnes is on the lap. Will it be a good one? On board with the Greek driver, P3, as Fascia is quickest.
Sure, quickest and the better.
There's Giotto on the lap.
That's too good. Who was quickest last session? Exiting the pits. His teammate Jenkinson, I believe, is still in the garage.
No, he's on the track as well.
No, he's on track. Okay.
There is Stofford and Jones down inside.
Birds on the inside into turn one. We've seen it time and time again already this session, and he's pulled it off. So will we be livid underneath that helmet because that's his lap essentially over before it's begun.
I mean, you know, Jones can always crack under pressure and make a mistake coming into the famous turn 5 in here. No, it's Stopford.
No, Stockford's the one who's made the mistake.
Okay, now that's at waste. There's McHugh on the lap. And Silva and Smith.
And Silva, they're getting pretty close.
They're getting pretty personal in here. Silva.
I'd like to think that Smith is the quicker driver than I think Silva probably coming into the pit.
I mean, Smith is coming into the pits in this lap, so...
He is really something is really wrong at McLaren. Oh, he's bumped very slowly there.
Very slowly.
He does pit as you've said. This is turning into a nightmare for them.
Yeah, Silva not improving on this lap, but he's in the 44s, which is essentially good. Meanwhile, Kabusek, the man who caused some naughtiness on the circuit, pretty good job, he's in P4. McHugh pitting after this lap, Jankowski pitting as well. They done some low fuel runs in here, so probably some quali runs or something like that.
The problem with low fuel runs is you only have one chance. If someone gets in your way or you run wide,
you're gone. There's Michal Valiak, in the beautiful Zauber. Obviously the man who finished P2.
He fancies making up that P2 with another.
I mean, there's Voda as well, on the back of him, in the Prost. They may surprise. I'm going to have to close my window because I feel some cigarette smoke. That's never good. Right. Valiak on his outlap, pretty aggressive.
Braking on the curve, there's a lot of grip there. Oh, he's on the outlap.
I'm going to have a full-on visor cam lap. And it starts now.
So down the front straight here, this is obviously the cars will be hitting the top speeds here. It's the fastest point they try breaking into one of the tightest cuts. This right-hander, it's very difficult. The car's coming out the pits to stay out of the way here. Fortunately, Darky's got no one. Little kick left now. Accelerating towards turn 3, looking in the road. Turn 3, a right-hander here for the track switch left again.
And now it's turn 5.
By the way, now the tricky turn 5 and 6. Very easy to fly, but he's kept it very low control, using as much runoff as possible, not only to the curve and all the back. Running down to my favourite part, one of my favourite parts of this track.
Yeah, same with me.
Corners, down the hill here, this is brilliant to watch. It's very difficult to stay on the road because you don't know where the car's going to go as you do over the crest. But he's held it very nicely. And then he comes into the corner before the one.
As Too Good goes fastest at the moment.
Go fastest over the crest again. Not a elevation. You are creeping into 16 with braking. Just before that markable into the hairpin. This is intercepted through this long left.
Oh great. I made my... Do you hear the background noise?
Yes, I did. He's running nice
Alright.
and wide so he can get a good run through here. Using all the...
Just get a bit closer to the mic.
Now touching the grass slightly, but that's fine because there's a lot of grip there, believe it or not. And now he's just picking these apexes, and now it's a flat blast with a flat right-hander. That's a lap of this track. Where does it put him?
P12, oh, that's not good.
Oh, that is not ideal for him.
Yeah, could you get a bit closer to the microphone if you can?
Okay.
Alright, meanwhile, the Taurus, only 17th, McHugh, 18th, 1,000 ahead of Jankowski.
I don't think his teammates, exactly, his teammates not much better, 21st.
And there is Ronnie Sheffer.
Going on. Obviously this track is not on the, I don't believe this track is on the calendar.
It is.
Oh, it is, okay. Well, it looks to be McLaren.
Smith is last.
He's behind them in eyes. please. He's on board with Saar. He's backing up his pace very well. He's third in the Benetton right now.
With a 144 flat, that's a pretty good lap. And so far, he may start to gain. He's on pace definitely in here. Let's go on board with the British driver in a beautiful Benetton.
He's not even 2/10 off Curtis, who's in second place. And he's only 4.4, sorry, not 4.4, 4/10 and 400ths off Too Good. Too Good looking very good in that Ferrari. He's clearly found a couple of balance with that car. He tops first, actually currently topping second. Over the hill. You need extreme bravery to go over corners like that because, from the driver's point of view, it looks like you're going into the trees off the track.
Yeah.
And you suddenly see the road in front of you. So it quite exhilarating feeling.
I mean, at the moment, Fasher pretty high up on his time. He may improve in here. Breaking into the happen. This is what the split is. Yes, he's improving.
He's currently improving by by pretty much what the gap to second Curtis was. That gap is his split to Too Good with his current time taken into account as he goes through this long left-hander.
Now easy braking, easy does it, not too aggressive.
No point apexing that corner because it's just going to lose his time. He's squirting around through that corner. Now into the left-hander, maximise the exit here. He's going to run the car as wide as need be. He comes to the line. Fasur goes third.
Graden goes fourth.
And he's only, I'll tell you what, he's only 12 thousandths off Curtis.
Yeah, so I think that's
a very good lap indeed by Fasur and the Benetton.
Yeah, I think the midfield is quite close to themselves, not going to lie.
Good, yeah.
There's Giotto Graden fifth. Valak in 9th only at the moment. Voted 10th in the Prost.
He's pitting this lap, but that is a very good effort from Voda. He's going to pit for new fuel.
Yeah. There is Jones in the pits. Caribou in the pits as well. Quite a lot of people in the pits at the moment.
Stopford starting a lap.
There's Smith though.
Smith is on track. Let's go on board with him here. He needs a lap and he's tiptoeing around turn 1. Absolutely tiptoeing. Let's have a look at his split times. Because he's in clean air. He's got no slipstream, but at the same time got no dirty air, which is beneficial.
Yeah.
4 into turn 5. He's made many mistakes here. This time all okay. Through turn 6 now. Using the curve because it's really slow as soon as you mount it because it's elevated obviously. Turn 7.
Oh, he's gained a lot of time. 1 second on his previous time.
1.7 seconds ahead on it. That didn't look too fast. Now down the hill and you right back up. Don't want to ride the sausage car on the inside because it will send your car off to Narnia.
Yeah. I mean, there were some private tests held by the teams to accustom the drivers to the cars. One important incident, some of them were held at this track. Helio Silva clipped that curb, and it was a pretty nasty incident.
I mean, had a good sector 1, he's had a terrible sector 2. He's lost 7-10 previous.
Yeah, so I think McLaren.
He's had a really. I saw he had a bit of a problem in turn 7. I believe it was. He was just a little bit loose. So we'll see. But it's not looking too great for McLaren. He's not touched the grass there. But
oh, there he goes.
He's had a terrible corner. I think he'll still improve.
Yeah, he'll still improve, but it's not good.
Here he comes up to the line. You'd expect him to be at least ahead of the Minardi.
No, he doesn't improve at all.
He doesn't improve at all. He stays 22nd. This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking.
So I believe McLaren do not have the best car in case of like sector 2. This is where they lose the most.
We came into this expecting them to be at least a top 3 team. They're not even breaking into the top 15 right now. McHugh is back.
McHugh is outside of top 15. Both of them were woeful pre-season testing.
Absolutely terrible.
I mean,
we'll hope for their sake that it gets better.
I mean, you could say that they're sandbagging, but why on earth would they? I mean, yeah, I see why would they, but it doesn't look like they're sandbagging. I mean,
these look like driver errors.
Yeah, they're making genuine driver errors, as you say, James. So
session?
In the session, that's not what I wanted to do. In the session, we have 6 minutes left.
6 minutes, okay. Funny how I asked and it was the same time last
Yeah.
Here's Kubasek.
Oh, he makes the same mistake. I think what.
Just in Kubasek's incident with at the first corner is being investigated after the session.
Oh. And that could be quite bad for the Polish driver and the Jaguar team.
With the season having not even started yet, officially.
Yeah. And he already got himself into trouble. Congratulations, my man. There is Olivia Zage.
Station's 16th right now on the Minardi team.
Yeah.
Comfortably ahead,
Mind you, this either it's this track or maybe it's the programs that
big slide, very nicely caught.
or it's the programs that the team has given the drivers. But Stopford, Smith, McHugh, they don't have pace, or again, they are just doing test programs because
So Cubio is nowhere to be seen. He's not really. He's in the top 5 car with last
yeah,
session.
Cubio as well.
He isn't. He's in the pits.
Cubio
He's 20th in the pits.
not even going out.
Now let's have a look at his sector times. He's in sector 3
He's on
right
an
now,
outlap at the moment. He's on an outlap. 1,000 ahead of 1,000 ahead of Jankowski there. So that's pretty interesting. No, I did not dead. I typed 95.
Goes to start his lap. We've seen it one on board McLaren. We can see another one on Cal for sure. Into turn 1 he goes.
Clips the apex nicely. There's some yellow flags with his driver.
Really slow, but that's actually a pretty good line from him. Coming now down, flashing through into.
Oh
turn
no, he locks off.
He's made another error, and turn 3 isn't somewhere we haven't seen drivers been making mistakes. It's all going wrong. It's all unraveling for McLaren here. This is where we normally see them turn 5 and 6. As I say that, the car behind him, I believe that's Aegna. Sorry,
No, it's Jones. It's Jones. I mean, to be honest, it looks like McLaren doesn't have sandbagging or anything like that. They are honestly bottling every single session they are in.
The drivers, I think it's the drivers here, because you saw 1.7 seconds in sector 1 for Smith on
Yeah, in sector 1, and then
yeah, proof. That's not the car. No car would be that quick in one sector and so slow in the next.
exactly.
It's all so inconsistent with Q.
Yeah. Meanwhile, oh, I think that's Kibio out on track, and too good as well. I mean, McLaren, they still need to do any type of improvement at the moment.
I think Jankowski's going to improve here. I think he'll get to the top 10 at least.
Oh, very aggressive.
You'd expect that, but we've said that many times. We've expected McLaren at least in the top 17, and they're not.
We didn't expect anything from Zauber, and they got turn 3. So.
Look at this. The queue at 9, Jankowski 20th, Smith 21st. Who saw that?
I mean, again, this is just pre-season testing. You have to keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, that's good for these teams. It's not the real thing here, but if we see this in round 1, there is definite cause for concern.
Yeah, especially with McLaren, they have signed some possible title contenders, and you don't see the title contenders being at the back of the grid.
Luxembourgish driver in history to race in Formula 1.
Yeah, we have a Portuguese driver, we have a French driver, we have a Croatian driver, we have a Brazilian driver. I'm talking about the minorities, and we have a Greek driver.
Sector times, please here. So, because I think he's on. Okay, obviously he made a mistake.
No, this is his outlap.
Still his outlap. Okay.
Or can my neighbor not now, please, please, no.
Time is running out in this session. I believe Jankowski will have 1 or 2 laps, and that'll be it as he starts his lap. He's currently 2 seconds off his teammate, closer than the last session. Between first and
as he may enter some traffic. Actually, I saw a Carrigal there.
Jankowski through turns 1 and 2. That all looked pretty smooth. Ooh, this kick, I'm not counting it as a corner. This is turn 3 here. Oh, he's made a
Yeah,
mistake. He's done it.
he made a bit of a mistake. That's something going to be an improvement.
That's what McCune into turn 5 and 6 now. Seems turn 3 is the death zone here. Let's have a look at his sector times. I don't think it's going to be
Yeah,
great.
no, as he
He's
will be
currently got a
entering this, then we have a split. No,
there's a
he's lost
split.
so much time.
He's a second down on himself. This is too good. Let's have a look at his. I think he's on an outlap as well.
He's on the lap. He's not improving.
6 tenths down as well. He's not going to improve.
I don't think any driver is going to improve now. Kyoto in the fourth.
Giotto and Agnes.
Oh,
Oh, that was close. Groden almost runs into the back of Caravan. That'll be the second time that a car would have rear-ended him.
yeah, Carrivu though leaves some space on the inside, getting very close. We're finally getting some bits of racing around this circuit.
Fair
Oh,
to Graydon. He was last in the first session, but he's picked himself up and he currently sits 5th, comfortably ahead of his team. And it's respectful. But look at this.
oh,
Stop.
cheeky dive. Time is out, so
They
when
didn't
Graden
wheel.
crosses the line, it's
They are side by side heading along the back straight. That Sauber has got a slightly faster engine as they head into the next corner. Graydon
oh,
gives in the squeeze. That was naughty.
that
But he
was
kept
naughty.
the
What I
pace.
mean, yeah,
You
time is
think that
up.
Graydon would want to improve his time, but apparently not.
Yeah, I don't think he will improve at all, but still, he should be.
Let's watch. Let's have a look at the McLarens. I think those are the guys to watch. They're both out on track, I would assume.
Yeah, but
And they're
it's
all
session over pretty much. When Graden crosses, it's session over.
unbelievable.
I mean, you have to feel for McLaren at this stage. There it
It
is.
is self-inflicted, but at the same time, right? Is Graydon coming to the line now?
Boom.
Session is over.
Session over.
That is session 2 concluded. Then that is a session with some interesting results. But in first place, nothing new. Alex Dugan rounds off
The
a
timing she's here.
immaculate day. He's first for the second session running. This time not as comfortable, but still 3 tenths of a second from Aaron Curtis, who also improves up to second. Curtis not even doing that many laps. Third, Isaac Fissioy. Benetton actually looking quick in his hands. He is looking very, very good.
I mean, yeah,
Fourth, Richard Cotto in the Jaguar. He was saying, what do you want to say?
yeah. Then we have Graden. I mean, he did the most laps this session, I believe. Yeah, he did.
10 laps, yeah. 10 laps from Graden.
Yeah, so he
Good for
squeezed a few in there. Then we have Valyak. Again, still good. Zauber honestly looks like they can have some good pace during the season. Then we have O'Hara. I mean, BEI is looking on pace as well. Silver, same thing. Definitely in the midfield there. Then we have Marco Caragol in a Prost. Now, that's a surprise if you ask me.
And he was 11th last session, so he's
Yeah.
consistently around that area.
I mean, Prost, 9 and 11th. Oh no. Oh no. 9-11 for them. Then we 10th for Taurus. Vote out. It's Poki's 11th. Martins. He got out-timed, outclassed by his teammate twice in the span of 2 sessions. I don't think that's good.
Alex Jones ahead of his teammate in the Arrows.
Yeah, then we have Cariveux. Some issues there, I believe. Not the fastest laps. We have Kabusek in 15th.
Kubicek, he is under investigation by the steering
Yeah.
team after the session. It will be investigated now.
Yeah, then we have
Coming up,
Olivier
those who just tuned in,
Zage in 16th. I mean, good for Minardi.
for those who just tuned in, Kubicek coming out of the pits unnecessarily dive bombed the car in front of him, and they parked on the apex and brake checked the car behind him, who was on fire. Both the cars mentioned who he tampered with were on flying laps, so he's under investigation for that.
Yeah, then we have Sam Stopford. Again, disappointing. Agnes for an hour is acceptable. What's not acceptable, though, is Thomas McHugh in 19th, Kibio in 20th, James Smith in 21st.
McLaren, the worst constructor,
Yeah,
worse than Minardi this qualifying.
Ronnie Sheffer. What on earth happened? Only 3 laps this session.
And he's only 6 tenths off the McLaren ahead of him.
Yeah, that's just this.
Shocking stuff from the. We would never have expected this coming into this season. Obviously, McLaren reigning champions with Hakkinen and stuff. They looked pretty fast. initially in the first phase of the first session, but this session their highest was like 15th,
Yeah,
higher than that.
it was fun while it
Really,
lasted, you could say.
really appalling.
Right, thank you for coming to the pre-season testing sessions. It's all for me, Mr. Resnia. James, do you want to add anything?
Sorry I overslept.
Right, yeah. See you next time in round one in Australia. For now,